Alright, so what do the scouts do?
The scouts. So, are there two of these fortifications? Or is it just one long fortification
It's
between
a
the two
it's
points?
a long fortification of a wall, kind of like a low wall, um, between the two watery pools.
That's what, 30 feet long or thereabout?
More like closer to 40, because it actually like goes like right up to the edge of the pool. So like 30, actually it'd be 32, 34 feet.
Okay. Are there
Yeah.
any kobolds on the near, that's the northern side of the wall, or are they all on the
No,
far side?
they are all on the southern side of that wall. The red hashes mark the wall.
I see. Thank you.
Hmm.
I guess they will start shooting at the kobolds they can see on the other side of the wall.
Okay. So they kind of get up behind you at that door and start shooting through it.
Oh, yeah, I should ask, where is everyone?
Well, you guys are in the gatehouse. Porkchop and Twidget are by the double doors for sure, because that's where you said you were. The rest haven't said where they were, so they're just somewhere in that gatehouse.
Okay. What is the state that those doors are in?
They opened southerly, like they swung into that room. You can see where you basically broke the bar and a couple of reinforcing beams that they had propped up against them to
Oh,
hold
okay.
them
So I
closed.
broke it at the center?
No, the doors themselves swung open on hinges. You broke the bar that was along the back of the doors that was holding it shut, and two beams that they had propped up against the door in the ground to also help hold it shut.
I see. So the doors are totally intact.
Yes, yes, they are.
Okay. Uh, then in that case, I think what they were going to do is they were going to split into two halves of three and three, each
Okay.
taking up residence at the port and starboard side of the double doors. And then they were going to take turns poking through the doorway, taking pot shots at the kobolds.
Okay.
And now let me roll those. So there are longbow attacks. There are six of them. They get two apiece. That should be right. Now these kobolds have what, three quarters from that wall?
It would appear so, yes.
Okay. And that, remind me, that's plus five?
Yep.
Okay.
So that is one, two, three, four, five. Five hits.
Okay. Let me roll the crit first. And they'll just be going from one kobold to the next, since they're firing one at a time. Let's see. All right. That is 12 piercing to one kobold.
Okay. That kobold drops down. You don't see him anymore.
Sorry, how many hits did you say it was?
Five. So
Five,
four
including the
more.
crit.
You have four more hits remaining.
I don't know how much it takes to kill one kobold, but
That is
yeah,
three more kills.
excellent. That is
There are
it for the
11
scouts.
kobolds left.
They end their turn in with full cover from the kobolds behind the doorway.
How many kobolds left?
Okay. All right. Let's see. These are these guys. Okay. Well, the 11 kobolds are going to start slinging, and they're all going to be slinging at Porkchop, who is 35 to 45 feet away from them.
I might be in danger.
So they are all at disadvantage.
I'm in less danger.
This is the problem. Oh, never mind.
What's your AC?
My AC is an 18, so that is one hit.
Boink. For 4 bludgeoning damage.
Now let me remember, is this the character that I gave Heavy Armor Master? Come on, where are my feats?
I think so.
I can't remember. It is! Excellent.
Yeah, because your other one's the dex throwing one, right?
Yep.
This is your punchy boy.
It is. Oh my god, I'm using the wrong name.
Pork chop. I didn't even notice.
Well, I also have the wrong character sheet open. So this actually isn't the one that I gave Heavy Armor Master.
Oh, Borscht doesn't have heavy armor? Huh.
Nope.
I drew a thing.
Yep, so Borscht takes all 4 of that.
Okay.
I updated my
Let's
grid thing last
see.
night.
You see one kobold kind of poke his head up above all the others. He appears to have like a helmet in the shape of like a draconic skull. And he begins pointing at several. He begins pointing at the doors. And do any of you speak Draconic?
I do.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. No,
I
don't.
do.
Ah, Twidget. You hear him yell out, "Vex, Snux, now!" And then he ducks back down. And over to the left and right, behind where the door swung open, what isn't actually in your line of sight, you hear, like, clack, clack, like somebody using flint and steel. And then you begin hearing just like a hissing sound. As 2 kobolds come around the edges of the door, each with a sack. Out of the sack, you can see a little wick, and at the end of that wick, a flame. And they just lob the 2 sacks into the room with you, and then shut the doors.
Well, can I reaction sneeze on the wick?
What you can... So, they're just on the ground there. These little sacks, a little wick burning on it. It's up to you if you want to do anything on your turn with that. Twidget, it is your turn.
All right. Are they small enough that I can grab both of them? A carrying capacity wouldn't be an issue.
What is your carrying capacity?
I have 43 pounds open right now.
Okay. These weigh 40 pounds each.
Okay, well then I grab one and drag the other.
You're dragging both of them
What are
then.
you carrying right now that's eating up your
What's that?
carrying capacity?
Like, push, drag, lift is, like the total you can lift. So you're basically at half speed if you do that.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's 30 feet to that northern door? Or northern, like, where I'd have to go around the corner, so to speak?
It would be 10, 20... Yes, that would be 30 feet there.
Okay, I dash up there.
Okay.
So I have, let's see, 7 feet left. What can I do with that? Yeah, I just get them around the corner and then dash back around the corner, using 75 feet of movement to move them. Halved.
Okay.
And I only have 150 Borscht, so I have a lot of little stuff. Pythons.
That's
30
all in
pounds
your
of oil.
inventory, though. Wouldn't this be going to your push drag lift?
Yeah, but that's still what my carrying capacity is included in that.
Okay, but shouldn't your push drag lift total be like double?
300, yeah. But I'm still half speed push dragging lift.
Oh, right. If you go over your carry
Yeah.
capacity, then, yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
So so I move the 30 feet to get them around the corner on the north to put the most mass between them and the party, and then I move back 7 feet. And hope to God somebody can get me the rest of the way.
So you come back around that corner, and how far do you have left after moving like the 35 feet to get around the corner?
I have 35 feet to get around the corner.
Well, 30 feet to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So if you actually want them to be all fully around the corner and out of sight of everybody, that's another 5 feet to do that.
Okay, then I have 2 feet to get around the corner and bury myself against the wall.
So you're like at the corner, like your back is still somewhat exposed to these. Just so you know.
I'm only a small size, so
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
I literally can't do anything else. That's all of
All
my dash and extra.
Do
dash and
Odysseus.
move.
Alrighty. Alright, so... Oh. What's that line you put there, Ruffles?
That's their barricade.
Gotcha. 5-foot squares, right under?
No, I use 10-foot squares.
Mine has a grid over top, so they're 5 foot. If you're looking at my image,
Yes,
but
I'm
his
looking.
image is
Okay.
10 foot.
Alright.
So what do you do?
Sorry, give me a second. I'm measuring out. What exactly? 15.
Also,
by
you
15
just seen
area
Twidget run around the corner and barely make it back after the.
I know. Like I said, I'm considering my options. All right, so 30 feet between there and here, right?
Between where and where?
Oh, between the doorway and the barricade.
You saw that it was about 35 feet.
35 feet. Okay. That's just out of range. Yeah, I'm gonna peek over there. Who do I see?
No one. The door is closed. They closed the door after throwing in the satchels.
Okay. All right. Well then, I grab a satchel.
I already moved both of them
Outside?
as far as I could.
Okay, so the satchels aren't in here anymore. All right. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna pop the door. Just taking a peek. What do I say?
The door doesn't open. Like you can feel that there's somebody trying to something resisting the door opening. You'd have to make a strength athletics check using an action to attempt to force the door open.
The explosives are on the other side of the door, right?
No, the explosives are to the north.
Okay, he just dragged it further back in. Okay.
Here. Best guess, and I moved the goblins or the kobolds down a little bit under based on your number that you gave me.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I thought you had taken the bags and taken them back outside, like towards their barricade. Okay.
No, they're inside. I did take them outside.
Right. You know what? Which dot am I?
The pink one.
Okay. And what do these bags look like exactly? Like, do I recognize what kind of...
They looked like they were backpacks with a fuse kind of hanging out the end that had been lit.
You know what? I'm going to have Noel go over there and snip the fuses. He's a raccoon. That should be within his wheelhouse.
Okay. So he's going to go... So you go to them, you can see the fuses are about halfway burned down. And you're going to snip the one on the left or the right?
Left.
Okay. He goes up and snips it. At which point the bag detonates. And a poisonous-looking green cloud fills the area. Let's see, 20-foot radius, so that would catch. And this is a gas, so it does go around corners. Blah, blah, blah. First time, or starts its turn there. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it looks like they're booby-trapped as well.
20 foot, you said?
Yeah, so you're in it. Duodecius is in it. Alejandro is in it, as is Galen. The scouts and Borscht are not.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it.
Sorry, which circle am I? Because
And
if I'm orange, then it looks like
Can I-
I'm just on the edge.
can I see out of that eastern arrow slit?
No, the gas is heavily obscuring.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of that. Just
Okay.
sidestep right out.
So you're stepping into that space between the two scouts to the south, then?
Yeah. Can I see out that arrow slit?
Which arrow slit? Sorry.
Eastern.
Yes, you can see it.
Misty step.
Okay, yeah, you step out there. There's some
Alright.
gas to the north, but other than that, you don't see anything alarming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go south.
Anything else?
No, just gonna do that.
All right. Yeah, Galen actually is far enough away not to be in it. So, Galen, at the start of your turn, what do you do? Mister, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's your turn. What do you do?
I shoot something. Wait,
Okay,
is
who you
everybody
shooting?
still alive? Everybody's still alive, right?
As far as you can see, yes. Twitch just
And I'm
disappeared into a cloud of gas, but hey.
Oh, there's some gas. I don't want to go into no gas no more. But can I see an enemy or
No.
no? Okay. So I'm gonna take the dodge action because I don't know what to do yet. I wasn't paying attention to that round. I'll have to pay attention to the next round.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take dodge action and pass.
Okay. Alejandro.
Yeah, quick question. Which circle am I?
The orange one.
I'm in the gas? On my screen, it looks like I'm just on the edge.
Sure. No.
Sure, no?
Yeah,
Okay.
as in, sure, you are correct. You are not in the gas.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Let me check what I can do. There's two. We had a long rest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so down to 2 levels of exhaustion. No, not a lot I
There.
can do. to be
That'll
honest.
solve everybody's question of asking if they can see an enemy. The door's gonna close.
I see 2 enemies.
So the double doors, they're being blocked by kobolds, right?
You don't know. They were just closed, and I think Duodecius went up and tried to push them open to peek, and they didn't move.
Okay, well, if they didn't move for Duodecius, they're not gonna move for me. The only other set of doors is now in the gas, right?
That is the main entryway. There used to be a door there. The door has been destroyed.
Oh. Are the little arrow is the little like gaps arrow slits, or are they
Yes.
also doors?
Those are arrow
Okay.
slits.
Well, I don't want to be in this room because the gas will probably spread. So I will Misty Step, I guess.
Okay, where are you going?
Um, to the right side, I guess.
All right, you misty step out of the arrow slit, joining Duodecius outside the fort.
Oh,
You
he's
can-
there. Oh, I didn't even notice.
You can see, to the north, a little bit of the gas kind of lapping at the edges of the gatehouse. To the south, on the eastern wall, a closed wooden door.
Close wooden
I'm
door.
killing off Twitch and bringing in a fucking barbarian. Nobody wants to fight.
I want to fight, but there's doors in the way.
I'm talking about everybody else, Porsche.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
god, the
totally
wizard doesn't want to frontline? Who to thunk?
I tell you what, we can take one of the doors, we'll tie Duodecius to one of them, and Galen to the other, or Alejandro to the other, excuse me, and we can use them as cover.
So, Alejandro, what do you do after misty stepping?
You said there's a door.
To the east, yes.
Can I open the door?
You have like at least 25 feet of movement, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to the door and try to open it.
Okay. I do that.
All right, it opens, revealing a 10-foot wide hall that goes 20 feet to a dead end. Except on the southern wall is another closed door.
Hmm. I think through there is either trap or more dungeon. So I will stay here.
Okay. Pork chop. You're at the, or borscht. Sorry, I still have you listed as pork chop. So borscht, what do? You're just at these double doors that got closed. Pete, you here?
Yep.
It's your turn. What are you doing? You're at these double doors that got closed.
Does the gas behind me appear to be spreading?
Yes.
Okay, as in I think if I stay here, it'll eventually reach where I'm standing.
Probably.
Well, we better get these doors open then. They will have eventually succeeded in negating our cover back here. So I will try to break the doors down again.
Okay. Make a strength athletics check as you attempt to force the doors.
Damn it. Oh, they rolled badly.
Yes. So the doors swing open. You can see these two kobolds with like packs and other various satchels and bags all over them kind of go stumbling back as they're knocked prone. They are currently on the ground 10 feet in front of you to the south, like they're next to the pillars to the left and right. The door is having swung wide open.
That used my action to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Do any of those sacks that they're carrying look like the sacks they just threw in there?
Several of them.
Okay. Well, I can't make an attack, but I would like to... But do any of the sacks go to the floor, or are they holding all of them?
They're like strapped to their body.
I see. Well, I would grab them, but I can't do that with an item interaction. So... Where do I want to go? I gotta scroll back up for the full map. How much cover can I get behind one of those pillars?
Half.
Half? Alright, I'll take half.
Okay. So you're running up to one of these kobolds to get behind the pillar that they're next to?
I could. Also, can I light one of those? Actually, no, I don't want to do that when they're all right here. Yep, I just, I'll hide behind one of those pillars and I'll be in melee with at least one of them. If I can do that and be in melee with both of them, I will, but I imagine I can.
No, because you'd have to be fighting, like, the other guys. Like, to get melee with both of them, you have to basically be in the middle.
Yeah,
You
I'd
wouldn't be
rather have
behind
it
cover.
covered.
Alright. Yeah, but you can do that. Do you want to go to the east or west?
Let's go to the west.
Okay. You go into your right, get next to the pillar in melee with one of these satchel guys. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. So, at initiative 0, Twidget, you hear that that hissing sound of that other fuse that wasn't cut.
Mm-hmm.
It ceases, and then there's a bright flash. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. I also need Null to make a dexterity saving throw. Do it, Esius, here. Gilbert.
Yeah, I'm here.
Null needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. I, for whatever reason, haven't actually added him to the character sheet, so I have to keep pulling up the weasel on, here it is.
Well, you both failed. So, 2 stages. First, you both take 9 points of fire damage.
Null's gone.
Then you take 7 points of force damage and are knocked prone and 10 feet away. So,
Yeah,
Twidget,
Null's
you are now like in like the middle of that area where the door was destroyed. Prone.
Okie doke.
Then it would be the scout's turn.
Okay. So, of the kobolds that they killed on their previous set of turns, were those all like in one area? Is there an area of the wall that's currently unmanned or unkobolded?
No.
Okay, they were just sort of all over.
It wasn't that they were all over so much as the kobolds spread back out on their turn.
They've been replaced. Okay. Then in that case, what they're going to do is they don't want to get caught in that gas, so they're going to come out those 2 front doors,
Okay.
taking shots at the kobolds over the wall, which I will roll now. It's time for a little of the old bravery.
4 hits,
4 hits, including the crit.
including the crit.
All right.
And yeah, actually, one of these guys will provoke an attack of opportunity from each of these kobolds as they kind of filter past them.
Oh, that's right. Actually, I think...
They are prone, so they are at disadvantage to do it.
Yeah, 1 each. They'll do that.
Okay.
Miss.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll that damage.
Okay. That's -1.
That is 7 damage to 1 kobold.
Yep, that guy dies.
And I think you saw it before I did. And another 4, or 10, 4, and 6.
All right, another 2 are killed.
Excellent. Now it's 30 feet from the door to the wall, yes?
35 feet from the door to the wall.
Okay.
So they've moved in, you said, and kind of spread out along the inside. So now the scouts are 30 feet to the wall.
Okay, well, they will only make it 5 feet from the wall, but they want to get as close as they can now. Because if those kobolds are manning the wall, they can get close enough that they're in melee, like over the wall.
No, they cannot.
No? They're 5 feet from the wall.
You described they came into the door and went off to the side, yes?
No, not off to the side.
So how do they fit to make all these shots?
2 by 2.
Okay. So there's 2 kobolds in the way that are prone on the ground.
They step over them. And the kobolds missed their attacks of opportunity.
I see. Okay, so they're just charging down the middle.
Yeah, they're making like a firing advance, so they're shooting and then they're charging for the wall. Because at this point, that's the best cover they can get as a group.
Okay. So let's see. So the one in the lead would have to spend 5 feet to get to the door. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, there's like a 5-foot gap between the lead scout and the wall.
Sure.
Here, let me. Here's where everyone in that room is.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's exactly how I had it.
All right. Anything else for the scouts?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Let's see. Kobolds. Well, there are these scouts that are just charging out in the open. So I think probably the 4 kobolds in the center. So we'll do them in groups 2, I think. What's the scouts' ACs?
Scout's AC, I believe, is 13.
Okay, so that'd be the westernly one.
That's 1.
Yep.
This is the westerly one at the front of the column.
Yes. Then we got the easterly one at the front of the column. Takes 6.
Yep.
Then we got the westerly mid one.
That's 1 hit.
East mid. Then the last 2 on the far flank, so we'll take the back one on the east.
Mm-hmm. That one dies. Oh no, that's the attack roll. Never mind.
And then the last one on the west is actually going to take a shot at you, Borscht.
That does not hit.
Okay. Let's see here. This guy is... Okay, he does that. Oh, I forgot about that bonus. Whatever. Okay. So this guy is going to pop up and... He's going to take a short bow shot at the one on the front on the west. 2 short bow shots at that guy.
That is 1 hit.
Alright, so he takes 17, 4 piercing, and the rest is poison.
He dies. Or actually,
Okay.
Yeah, he dies.
Say again?
For a second, I thought it was a different one.
Okay. He also needs to make a con save versus poison.
He's dead.
Huh?
He is dead.
Oh, you said he wasn't dead.
No, I wasn't going to say he wasn't dead. I was about to say she was dead, but I realized it wasn't that one.
Alright. Let's see. Then the 2 guys that are prone. Okay. They stand up. And the one in front of you, Borscht, is going to come swinging what looks to be some type of pick at you. Like a war pick. And he gets... So he's going to make 2 attacks with it.
Miss.
He then reaches into a pouch as a 3rd attack and turns and lobs what looks to be like a glass jar at the scouts.
Well, there's a disadvantage.
It is a AoE requirement.
Is it a save?
Yes, it is a straight up save. So the guy in the back on the west needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Alright, he takes half damage. As it explodes and deals 9 force damage, so 4 force damage. The other guy is going to lob his grenade first at the guy in the back on the east, and that guy needs to make a dex save. And that fails. Taking 10 points of force damage and is knocked prone.
She dies.
Okay. He is then going to charge across the field of battle. He's going to go up to the doors and close them. Kind of just standing with his back to the doors. And that's all he can do. Twidget. The start of your turn. You are inside the cloud.
It does appear so.
Con save. Ah, good. So you take half damage. Taking only 8 points of poison damage. What do you do on your turn? You are prone inside the doorway.
Well, I stay prone and wait for my next turn. I'm down.
Oh, okay.
You're like, why are you doing that? It's like, 'cause I can't do anything else.
All right. Duodecius, you are outside the gatehouse. The smoke slowly moving and kind of rolling along the ground. You can also see it's starting to lighten up a bit, like it might be dissipating in a round or two. To the south, Alejandro has flung open that door, though he has not advanced through it.
Alrighty. Oh wait, fuck. That's point I can see. Point I can see. I'm gonna start walking around. Staying out of the cloud, but walking around.
Okay. So you go
That way I
30.
can come back in when the fart cloud's gone.
Sure. Yeah, you walk 30 feet to the north.
That's it.
All right, Galen. Mister.
Yeah.
So it's your turn. Borscht and the scouts charge through the double doors, which were then closed by the kobolds. You are in this room. There is this obscuring green mist to the northwest of you, and it's like right next to you. If you stay here, you think it might encroach on you next turn.
I want to get out of here. How do I
Okay.
get out of here? Is the door closed?
Well, the door to the south is closed. You saw the kobold just grab both doors and swing them shut. There's an arrow slit to your back. And there was an opening, but it's through the cloud.
Through the cloud. Huh?
The other opening is, yes.
Do I know how far?
Yeah, it's about like 10 feet from you.
Through the cloud? What kind of cloud is it? Is it
A poisonous looking greenish yellow cloud.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go through that. I think I'm gonna see if I can get a way to get through that. I don't have no teleportation spells. So I have to go through the cloud to get back to the party.
Well, it depends on what you mean by get back to the party. The party has gone in like 3 different directions.
Alright.
So Borscht and the scouts went south. You do not have to go through the cloud to get there, but there is a closed door between you and him. To the east, through the arrow slit, you can see Alejandro and Duodecius. That is also not through the cloud, but it's only like a 3-inch wide opening. And then Twidget ran to the northwest into where the green cloud came from, and you haven't seen him since.
All right. So I'm gonna try to get in there with Duodecius, and yeah.
Okay, so how are you doing that?
I'm not exactly sure. They're on the other side of the arrow slit, which means they went around, right?
They teleported through it.
Oh, they teleported through it. Oh well, shit.
It's only 3 inches wide, so if you can explain how you would fit through that.
I'm a medium-sized creature. I'm not a small creature, I don't think. So I can't fit
You would need to
through
be
it.
tiny to squeeze through that normally.
I don't know. This character doesn't know teleportation, so I can't do teleport. So I am going to I guess I'm gonna head the other way, follow the other party members and the scouts.
Okay, so you can run the 15 feet up to the door. That's not a problem. Are you trying to push the door open?
Scouts ready for me to open the door, or no?
Scouts are on the other side of the door.
Huh?
You are alone.
Scouts are on the other side of the door. Oh well, yeah. Then I'm gonna go through the door. Yeah.
Okay, well, as you push on the door, you can feel resistance. You think you would have to use like a strength athletics check to get through the door.
Did they lock the door behind them? What the hell?
Well, no, he closed it and is like bracing himself up against it because the door swings away from you.
Then why is he?
It's a hostile doing that.
Yeah,
Friendly.
Yeah. It should be clear the kobolds are trying to keep you from going through the door. One of them is holding the door closed from the far side to the south of where you are.
Do you see the
Oh,
map,
okay.
Galen, in chat?
Oh yeah, I see the.
You're
I
the
see
yellow
map,
dot.
So
You're
we're
the
what
yellow
now?
dot. You
The
are
yellow
the
dot.
yellow dot.
I am the yellow dot at the very end. I got you.
No. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have two yellow dots. The yellow dot with the blue outer ring. The yellow dot all the way south is a new hostile.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I didn't realize that I had
All
two
right,
yellow
so
dots.
those two on the other side of the arrow slit are the ones that teleported over there.
Yes.
That's the door with the two guys against it and the party in there. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna try to push that door open.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check.
Okay, this is not gonna work, but okay. I mean, I'm not a real physically.
You have to beat a 0.
Uh,
You have to beat a 0.
You have to be the 0, Mr. Oh, barely.
All right. Yeah, you just kind of run into the door, just kind of shouldering it aside. With a squeak, this kobold falls prone, and you find yourself now like in that corner next to Borsch in melee with both the prone and the not prone kobolds, with a bunch of like satchels and stuff all over them. Because there was only one, that actually didn't take an action. You just burst through it, basically using your bonus action as a overrun.
all right, well then, if I'm still in melee with him, I'm gonna try to hit him with my little sword.
All right, well, he's prone, so you have advantage.
Wow, rolling high tonight. I'm done.
Okay.
Knocked him over and missed when he hit the ground. I went and missed.
All right.
Ineffectual.
Alejandro.
Yes.
It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Seems like everyone's trying to regroup, even though Odysseus. So I guess I'll walk as well.
Okay, you walk 30 feet following Duodecius. Anything else?
Oh, also, I forgot that it was exhaustion level 2 that has my speed. I thought it was 3. So I do have half speed.
All right, so 15 feet. Getting closer to Duodecius. Anything else?
No, 20 feet.
Okay, 20 feet. Anything else?
Yes. That's it.
All right, Borscht.
All right. So, of the pouches this kobold is carrying on his back, some of them have wicks, like the ones that were thrown in before.
Several of them have wicks.
Okay, but there's also some that don't, and he just reached into one and threw like a handful of it at someone.
Yeah, it looked like he pulled out like a flask and like chucked it at the back of your scouts, which then exploded.
Okay, the flask just exploded on impact.
Yes.
All right, and he pulled this out of what, a sack?
Like a big pouch that he had on his chest.
Okay, and the ones with the wicks were those? Were they like on his back or?
There's 4 of them, along like 2 along each side, like under his arms.
Okay.
On his back, it's just a backpack, but you don't see any wicks coming out of it.
Right. I think I'll go for one with a wick, and I'd like to try to remove it from his person.
Okay. Well, go ahead and make a grapple check.
With pleasure.
Or actually, I would count this as like more like a disarm. So making I believe it's an attack roll versus his attempted evade.
I would have been happy with the grapple.
Okay, let's do a grapple then.
Yeah. I mean, you could say it's a disarm if he's like holding it, but I don't know what the rules are for removing something from someone's inventory.
There aren't any. That's why we're just making it up.
Yep. Okay. You say it's a grapple, I'll do the grapple.
Sure, grapple. He is a small creature.
Sleight of hand check, technically.
No, I'm not trying to.
He's not being stealthy about it. He's literally just like grabbing it and yanking it off the guy.
Yeah, I'm not a pickpocket Twidget. I'm a purse snatcher. There's a difference.
Just your everyday mugger.
Yep. Athletics.
Athletics.
Nice.
All right, yeah, you grab it. You're holding this satchel with a wick coming out of it.
All right. As Twidget so helpfully pointed out to me, it is only an item interaction to light your tinderbox, which I have.
Indeed.
So I'd like to light it,
Okay.
and then running my full 30 feet south towards the wall, I would like to chuck it. I think like right into the midst of all the kobolds. I'll wait the attack of opportunity. I don't care.
Okay. Well, with the attack, he's going to take the attack of opportunity against you.
Yep. I didn't grapple him by succeeding on that, right? I only
No.
grappled the
You
bag.
said you were going for the bag. You got the bag.
I got the bag. Yeah.
Just carried him the whole
He
way
does
and
not hit.
chucked him over the
I
wall.
would have happily done that. Oh wait, that's what I should have done. I should have picked him up and then let it and threw him. Oh well. That'll be next time.
Okay. And you have 40 pounds of carrying capacity, yes?
Oh yes.
Okay. Just making sure because it's a 40-pound satchel.
If he, let me see, what do I have? If he weighs less than like 240 pounds, I can just pick him up and throw him.
Too late. You said you grabbed the satchel.
I did.
So you've grabbed the satchel. You've successfully started dashing towards the line. He missed his attack of opportunity. How close are you getting?
I only have 30 feet.
Okay, so you're moving all of it?
Yep, I'm moving all of it.
All right, that puts you
Making it
5
as
feet
easy
away.
to throw for myself as I can.
Okay, yeah, you get like 5 feet away from the wall, next to your scouts. Well, where the scout used to be.
Yeah.
And then you're chucking it over the wall?
I'm checking over the wall into their midst. I want to get the important looking one if I can, but I also want to catch a bunch of them in it.
Sure. Yeah, you can chuck it over there. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Yep. What is this a d20 to do?
It's the bag's initiative.
Oh, okay.
I rolled it before on my desk. It was a 1. So it detonates on an 18.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a fast fuse on this one.
Well, I lit it in a hurry. So
Uh-huh. Anything else?
that is my action. Oh, I'll bonus action Shield of Faith myself.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, so you chuck it over there. We wrap around to initiative 18. The bag goes boom. Let's see here. This is a... So it's the explosive one.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, I got lucky.
Yes, you did. Let's see. So that is a 20-foot radius. So that would be basically all of the kobolds in behind the line. The kobold chieftain. 5, 10, 15. It'd be all the scouts and you are all caught in this satchel charge.
Oh, I was too close.
20-foot radius. You threw it only 10 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, there's a reason why they closed the
close.
door after throwing those into the room with you guys.
I didn't know any of the ones with the wicks were explosive. I think I only saw the gas, so I assumed it would be that.
You heard the explosion
I did hear.
when it
Oh.
went boom behind you.
Okay.
They had one bag marked with green paint and one bag marked with black paint.
Oh no, they're not marked.
I know. That was my bad.
All right, so you and the scouts need to make deck saves, as do my kobold.
All right, me first. All right, that 8 is forced. And the scouts, of whom there are 4 remaining,
All right, so the DC is 13, which was for half damage. A combination of fire and force. I'll just roll it all together. So all 8 of the kobolds are killed. Did you roll Borsh's deck save? That's the 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you failed. Anyone who survived but failed is also prone. If you survived and only took half because you succeeded, you are not prone.
What do we need?
You don't need anything. You're out of the blast radius.
Oh, good. Yay!
Lost a bunch of scouts, not yay.
Might have lost all of them.
The 2 that passed might have been
3.
at full health.
Oh,
or
only
full
1
enough.
passed. The DC is 13.
Oh, I thought it was 21. 21. I'm sitting here dyslexia in the chat.
All right. Borsh, you got all that? Pete? Uh-oh.
You killed Pete for real, Under.
Oh, no.
What the heck?
The reason I'm waiting is because after the Satch Church is the scouts' turn, if any of them survived.
Which at most would be 1. Because I think they only have, like...
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go let my roommate in.
Oh, good.
No worries. So did you get all that with the scouts and blah, blah, blah?
That is 16 damage to the scouts, and the
For the
DC was
3 that
14?
failed. 13.
13. Okay, so 3 of them failed.
And take 16.
Yep. We'll say that was just running right down the list, so they all die.
No scouts?
No, there's 1 left.
Oh, the ones that failed died.
Okay.
And the one that passes for half takes 8.
Yes.
All right. Gaius, our sole remaining scout, lives, and he is only
Excellent.
bloodied by that.
Cool, because now it's that scout's turn.
Okay. Hold on.
Also,
I'll
you
apply the
you
bonus
failed
die
in
for-
our... So you failed, Borsh, so you took the 16 and are prone.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. And across the broken bits of wood that previously made up this wall, you can see the sole remaining kobold. The one that had the short bow, that was yelling. He looks to be slightly injured.
Well, it was all worth it. Oh, is it my turn now?
It's the
Oh, no, that's the
sole
scout's turn.
remaining scout's turn.
Well, the scout, who is somehow still standing after all of that, is going to shoot him.
Okay. Okay, those both hit.
For 16 piercing damage.
All right, yeah, he's looking a little more hurt now. Anything else?
That's still on the far side of the wall. Actually, is the wall still there? I should ask. That.
No, it's on the far side of the rubble that used to be the wall.
Okay. Are there any parts of that wall off to the side that are... Oh, no, I see. It's totally gone.
Yeah, basically the blast radius basically covered the entire length of the wall. It's been turned to flinders.
Okay. Then the scout is going to take cover behind one of the pillars, and that's their turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
to the
see.
east.
DM2, dead. DM1. Let's see this guy. Well, he is just going to let out a war cry, pull out his sword, and charge you, Borscht, since you're prone.
Yep.
He's going to run right up to you.
Hold on, I have to make a concentration save against 16 damage, so it's still only a 10.
Yes.
Ah, splendid.
Good. And then he tries to stab you. Oh, wait. Sorry. That was supposed to keep higher. So I think 1 hits. 13 and like 23.
25? Yeah, that, or
22.
22. That just barely hits.
Okay. Do you have anything resistance against poison?
Nope.
All right. So you take a total of 25 points of damage.
Holy.
18 of that was poison. The rest was piercing. And I need a con save versus poison.
Alright, hold on. First, I need to use my reaction to do something.
Okay.
Somebody roll on the demon table.
Okay. Let me pull it up.
Damn.
Oh, no, that's the other notebook. Yeah, I'll grab it later. No demons tonight.
Okay. Borscht is unconscious.
Okay. I still need a con save versus poison. You don't auto fail it. That passes.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Then we got the 2 gremlins with the pickaxes. Let's see. Do they get big boom? Oh, one of them gets a big boom. So the one without the big boom, Mister, are you here? Mister.
Is it my turn again?
No, you're being attacked.
Oh Lord, no.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes. All 3 of those. Wait, no, wait. Fuck. I mean, I could shield and block the 20, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So the 21 and the 22 will hit.
Okay.
Damn, I need a level.
That deals a total of 11 points of piercing damage. So he stabs you twice with the pickaxe.
Motherfucker, bitch.
The other guy is going to run up and swing his pickaxe at you twice. Wait, nope, sorry. I misspoke. He's going to pull one of the big satchels off his back and light it and run right up to you.
Oh no.
And he's just holding it out in front of him as he's running towards you. And so he's just right up next to you now. That's it for them. Oh, I need to roll that. Okay. Twitchit. Death save. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
You do take damage at the start of your turn for starting in the cloud, so 1 failure and 1 success now.
Yep. Basically, I am looking for a 20, which actually, no. Because it's still starting my turn in the cloud. It doesn't matter. Twitch is probably dead.
All right. Duo Decius. So you're near the front of the gatehouse, and you can see that green cloud has more or less is starting to dissipate. It looks like probably by the time it comes next round, it will be gone.
All right, can I see through it?
Yes. It's only
Go ahead,
lightly
say it.
obscuring. You see the front of the gatehouse. Like you're at the corner, so you can't actually look down into the area where Twidget is.
Okay, I just keep circling around to go back in once that cloud dissipates.
Alright, so you circle around to the very front, like looking straight down that door, which would take 10, 20 feet of movement. And you can see Twidget prone on the ground inside the cloud 20 feet away from you. Next to where the door used to be.
I pull out my lasso.
You're going to try to lasso him?
Yes.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Is this like a sling?
Are you proficient in any way with, say, animal handling?
No.
Then you are not proficient with a lasso.
Fair enough.
So this is just a straight up dexterity attack roll.
On a prone target.
Yes, but he's also unconscious, so it's still just a flat dexterity attack. Hey, congratulations, you lassoed him. Right around the ankle.
Alright, I pull him in.
Alright, yeah, you just drag him across the floor right up to you. Anything else?
Yeah. Alejandro's coming up behind me, yeah?
Yeah, he's like 40 feet away from you currently.
Alejandro, hurry the fuck up. Get the kid the health potion.
I can't. I'm too tired.
Oh, there's something you could do with your action to move faster.
Yeah, right?
Alright. Anything else to do,
No.
Odysseus?
Well, let's see. That's the action, so I can't feed him a health potion. So, hopes and prayers, hopes and prayers.
Okay. Galen, now it is your turn.
If Mister is here.
Mister.
All right, is it my turn again?
It is your turn. So you got two kobolds in melee with you. One has a pick out, like a war pick. The other pulled a satchel off his side, lit the fuse, and is now in melee with you, holding it out to you.
Yeah.
He's got a big smile on his face.
I imagine he does. Okay. I want to know how big is the bomb he's holding?
It's about a backpack size. Like you've seen, the one that Borscht threw that then like took out like a 20-foot radius area. It's that size.
Well, hellfire. I don't have a teleport. God, do I have the mobile feet?
Oh, well, it looks like me and Twidget are both dead. Because nobody seems to want to do anything
I'm
about it.
trying to figure out if I can figure out a way to get out of this. Because if this thing goes off, I am pretty much dead. Fuck. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do? And I have two in melee, one with a weapon and one without.
Okay, let's try
One
to.
with a bomb, right?
Yes, one without a weapon because he basically sheathed his pick. He has a pick, he's just on his belt, and he pulled out the
but
satchel.
holding a bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding a bomb.
The other one has his war pick out.
Well. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything that can get me out of this without. So I'm just going to say fuck it and start drawing up a new character, but I'm going to attack the one that attacked me.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. That does not hit him.
Then I am going to try to run away.
Okay, which direction are you running? You running towards Borscht?
Doesn't matter. Away from the bomb.
Right. But it does matter because you got some party to the north of you and some party to the south of you. Are you running south towards Borscht where he's down and fighting one kobold? Or are you going to run north where Twidget, Duodecius, and Alejandro are, but going through the poisonous cloud?
Wait, is Borscht down?
Yes,
Like-
he's down. He's unconscious.
Oh, well, shit. I wish I would have told me that first.
Did we not mention that to you several
We did.
times?
Repeatedly mentioned.
I wasn't. That's my fault. I apologize. I wasn't paying attention. I suppose I am going to have to head towards Borscht.
Okay. So you start running there. Guy with the pickaxe is going to swing at you as an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Holy fuck! Jesus.
whacks you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
5 points of piercing damage.
Fuck.
The other guy's going to swing the bomb at you and try to bludgeon you with it.
Of course they are.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, so he missed you with the bomb. As you run the 30 feet up to Borscht, who's also in melee with the last kobold to the south.
Fuck. Okay.
Anything else?
I'm out of action and bonus action. I think I'm out of everything. Well, no, I have a bonus action.
Did you put the fuse out?
I
No,
have a
he
bonus
didn't.
Action, right? Yeah, I have my bonus action. I am going to spend a sorcery point to quicken spell Cure Wounds.
Okay. Yeah, you can spend a couple of sorcery points. Quick and spell it. Roll the heal for Borscht.
Hell yeah.
All right, Borscht, you wake up with 8 hit points and a level of exhaustion. Anything else on your turn, Galen?
I am done with everything I can do.
All right, Alejandro. So you can see 40 feet away from you, Duodecius has roped and pulled a Twidget out of the poisonous cloud.
Hmm.
Is he unconscious?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh. Shit. Action dash, I
I am
guess.
out of spell slots.
Okay, so you can action dash Alejandro. So at half speed, and then having half again, so that'd be 40 feet total, I think.
Yes.
All right, so you can run right up to them. Anything else?
I'll use my action. I guess that's it.
Okay. Borscht, it is your turn. You're prone. There's this kobold standing over you with a sword and a
I
shield.
stand up. Isn't
Yeah.
there another one who has a bag that explodes?
Like 30 feet to the north of you guys.
Okay. And those are the only two kobolds left?
3 kobolds. There's one of the explosive guys up there, but he's next to the guy with the bomb.
Okay, so there are two.
2 to the north, 30 feet away. One with a pickaxe out, one with his lit bomb. There's a guy in melee with you with a sword and spear out, or sword and shield out.
Okay, how does he look?
He appears to be mildly hurt.
Well,
Mostly perturbed.
I could stay and fight him, but I don't think that would end well. How much movement would I need to get back to the door?
So you're here. That would be 10, 20. I'm sorry, they're 20 feet to the north of you. It would take 30 feet to get to the door.
Well, it's. Can I tell how big that explosion was before?
Yeah, it was about 20-foot radius.
Okay. And I'm 30 feet from where those other two kobolds are now?
I misspoke, sorry, 20 feet. Like you're just at the edge of that radius.
Okay. Then I will circle around to the guy I'm in melee with, so that I'm outside that radius.
Uh-huh.
And then I am just gonna... Well, actually, first I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal myself, because I'm a fighter. Come on, big money. I'll take that.
Well, technically better than average. Anything else?
Yeah, then I'm gonna punch this guy.
All right. Roll to hit. That misses.
Damn it. Okay. That's all I got.
All right. Let's see. Then we go to wraps round. Initiative 19. The bomb by those two kobolds detonates, and those two kobolds, and only those two kobolds, need to make deck saves.
Was the guy who's in melee not inside the radius?
Holy jeez.
Say again?
Was the guy I'm in melee with not inside the radius?
No, you were just outside. Now you've just got like a nice little safety buffer.
Oh, the good thing to do would have been to push him. I thought he was inside it. Oh well.
So the blast goes off, and they appear completely unhurt. They have evasion.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
All right, Scout. Oh wait, the Scout, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
He would have been within that 20 feet, I think. So he was still behind that pillar, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, he's within that. He'd have to make a dex save.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Pass. So half of. So he takes 12 points of fire and
dies.
force.
He's like right on the edge. He would have been just on the outside, yeah.
Yep. Well, he's dead now.
All right. Let's see. DM2, all dead. DM1.
You know, it sucks when the enemies start using the tactics we usually use.
Welcome to Cobalt Layers. All right.
Bombs and oils and fire and shit.
Well, the short sword guy.
Most of them.
The short sword guy is going to try and stab you, Borscht.
You can try. Oh yeah. Okay. Borscht is unconscious again.
Just to confirm, you have more than 29 max HP, yes?
I do.
Okay. I do need a con save versus poison. Okay. Let's see. These guys. Let's see what the bombers get. Aw, no big bomb. So they're start moving over here. They see Borscht on the ground. They see Galen standing. Oh, so they're gonna both toss a grenade at Galen. Galen, I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws. Mister, are you here?
Yeah.
So the bombers are closing in on you and they're throwing grenades. I need 2 dex saves from you.
Fucking hell, grenades? Need 2 deck saves?
Yeah, because it's like a single target dex save. So they're each making 1 attack with it.
Shit.
All right, so 1 success for half damage and the other you fail. So first the success.
Well, it would matter because if the first one hits me,
So that does 5 points of force damage.
okay.
And then the second one hits you, which you failed,
Uh-huh.
and does 5 more points of force damage and knocks you prone.
I am unconscious when that one knocks me prone. That drops me below 0.
Okay.
I had to do it that way because if the first, I only had 7 hit points. Luckily, I got lucky in the first one and got half hit.
Okay. Well, since you're down, they actually don't need to move then. They're actually going to run up to the door and close them.
They love doing that.
It does seem to be effective.
I feel like we might have had a better chance in this combat if half the party didn't immediately puss out the second we saw any enemies. But I digress.
All right, Twidget, death save.
Yeah, I was right next to a blast radius as a wizard. I'm not apologizing for anything.
You weren't next to a blast radius. Twidget fucking moved it.
Oh, well, when we make our new characters, we can all make people who don't fight, and then
You remember that fart cloud, the one I was right next to?
That you set off, that I had moved previously.
Uh-huh.
It was
Two-stage
originally just
explosive.
inside of the doors. I moved it to the other side of a wall.
2-stage explosive. Fireball, man.
All right. Well, fortunately for you, Twidget, that cloud has dissipated. So
And I was moved outside of it.
yeah, and you were moved outside of it. So you're just up to 2 failures and a success then.
Mhm.
Do it, Esius.
I feed Twidget a health potion.
Roll it. As you can see to the south, the kobolds have once again closed those doors. All right, Twidget, you wake up with 7 hit points and a level of exhaustion. Anything else to do it, Esius?
Yeah. I'm gonna head into the gatehouse. There's
Okay.
not any more like pile of shit that was thrown in, was there?
Not that you saw.
All right,
All right. How much movement speed you got?
30.
All right. Well, that puts you 10 feet away from these doors that just got closed.
All right.
All right. Galen, death save. Mister, here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Death save.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's one failure.
Real fucking hell.
Alejandro.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Is Twidget still unconscious?
Yes. Oh, wait, no. He got woken up with a health potion. That's right. Sorry.
Ah, good. Anyone got a map?
You are 40 feet north of the double doors to the enemies that were closed by the enemies again. Duodecius went 30 feet to the south of you.
Oh, okay. How many feet to the door?
4-0.
Oh. Sure, action dash there.
Okay. You action dash up to the door. Anything else?
No. Wait, the miss is gone, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. Borscht, death save.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to read something.
Okie dokie.
Ah, okay, we're good.
No, it's one failure. Anything else? Oh, wait.
Nope.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. All right. Stuff happens into the room. Okay. So, Duodecius and Alejandra. You hear a
Yes.
clack and a hiss. The door opens slightly, and a bag is thrown through before being shut again. It lands between the two of you.
This is getting old.
Yeah.
We gotta find another dungeon to go adventuring in.
And Twidget. You're prone on the ground.
Well, not how the first one went, so yeah, I'll just wait here and drink one of those. What I think is a health potions, one of the 3.
Ah, okay. Hang on.
Mhm.
All right, you drink it. And go ahead and roll your healing. Yeah, you heal for it.
Oogie doke.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Alrighty. Duodecius.
All right. Well, it's just inside the doors, right?
It was thrown 5 feet in front of you. Like it's between you and Alejandro.
Okay. Is it an action to force the door open?
In this case, no, because they haven't had time to brace it. You would just be doing a bonus action overrun through it.
Okay. I open the door.
Alright, well, make your athletics check. Holy shit. You managed to hold the door shut. $17 or $17.
Okay, yeah, fuck this. I'm walking 30 feet north.
You have 40 feet of movement total?
Wait, how many feet did it take to get to the door?
10.
Okay, fine, I dash.
Okay. You retreat to a safe distance with Twidget.
Yeah, I'm just falling back. Yeah, guys, fuck this. We'll fight them somewhere else.
How many sessions is it now that we've been in this room? Like, we've been in this room for like 4 sessions now, right?
2.
Entered
This is the
in-
third, I think.
Yeah, 3.
Entered in the third. This would be the third, including coming in here.
We might make it out of here one day. Well, whose turn are we on now?
That was Duodecius. Galen. Mister, are you still with us? Death save. Alright, it's 1 pass. Alejandro. So you're at the door. They like cracked it open through a bag with a fuse behind you. It's like 5 feet behind you, and then close the door again. The door is right in front of you.
It would. So okay.
Duodecius ran away.
Okay. Would it be an
And told
action?
you to leave.
Okay. Fuck. Fine. Fuck it. I'll
You could
dash.
just try to get me out of there.
Oh, if you're still in there, yeah, pull his ass out.
Yeah, I assumed you were leaving me for dead.
No, I'm sorry. In the wash, rinse, repeat of this process, I missed that you were still down.
Borscht and Galen are in the southern room.
Yeah. I mean, you can run away if you want, but 2 people are going to die.
So Alejandro, what do you do?
Okay. Would it be an action to open the door?
No, it is a bonus action to attempt to overrun the door with athletics.
Let's check my athletics real quick. I mean, fuck it. Why not?
Okay, well, go ahead and make your athletics roll. As they attempt to hold the door shut.
Oh no. Now
God
it's
damn it. They have apparently gotten better at holding this door shut. And the door does not open.
Yeah, there's not much I can do. I use my action to dash away.
Okay, use your action to dash away.
I tried.
Yeah. Borscht, death save.
Alright, come on, that one. Let's speed this up.
Or you could always nat 20.
Just to go back down again with 3 enemies in the room.
No, I just want to die so I can make a new character. I'm sick of this shit.
Alright. Let's see. Those guys are dead. Those guys are dead. Oh, so those of you... So Alejandro and Duodecius, as you're looking into the... and Twidget, I guess, as you're looking south into that gatehouse, you see the fuse burn down in the satchel, which then explodes, covering the area in burning oil. Very hot-looking burning oil, like it's like sending embers and sparks into the air.
Including the wooden door.
Yes, the wooden door is now on fire. Then it's the bombers. Okay. You see at a distance the door open a crack and then just close without anything happening. Shit. Other stuff happens that only unconscious people are present for. Twidget!
All right. How big is the radius of that oil fire?
It's basically filled the inside of that gatehouse. It didn't spill out through the arrow slits, but the area past that open door, like that 3x3 cube, is full fire right now.
Okay.
But the way it's burning, and because of your experience with oil, you know that this is only going to last like a turn. Like it's way too energetic to be normal oil, and therefore it's going to burn faster.
Okay. Then I guess I'll drink that last healing potion and wait.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. Do Odysseus.
Massive fucking pile of fire.
Yeah, the inside of the gatehouse is now on fire.
Nothing I can do. Dodge.
All right, Galen, death save.
I don't want to die.
Well, too bad, you're gonna.
But it looks like I might die.
Was that your second failure or your third?
My second. I
Okay.
have one pass and two failures.
All right. Alejandro.
Somebody, slap me with a heel or something.
Nobody that can see you. You're on the other side of a big bonfire and a door.
Oh well.
Hello?
Yeah, Alejandro, it's your turn.
Oh shit. There's fucking actually nothing. What? Hold on. Maybe. Let me see. Maybe. So for the last few rounds, there's been kobolds that have been like holding the doors or trying to like at least
Yes.
hold the doors, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna shoot the door in hopes of also hurting a kobold.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. The doors do have an AC.
Okay. Oh, I almost fucking no, wrong letter. There we go.
All right, yeah, you hit the doors. Go ahead and roll damage. All right, yeah, your bolt hits the doors, which explode into burning flinders. These guys will have to make deck saves because they were right on the other side of the door. One manages to avoid all the flaming debris. The other gets smacked for some,
Hey.
and ends up taking like 5 points of fire damage from it. The doors are gone.
Yippee.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Borscht, death save.
Hey, there we go. Borscht dies.
I think you're the happiest I've ever heard someone say here to say that.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I would have been that happy if Twitch had died.
All right, that's this guy and these guys. Okay. So you see the kobolds pick themselves up and step to either side of the now open door, out of sight. a moment later, you see what looks to be a wooden, like, cylinder pack or something, just kind of tossed across. And you can see it kind of reflecting in the firelight as it's burning down. And just like there's just glowing embers left. Almost like a thin metal line now across that door. And Twidget.
You said I could see a wire of some sort?
Yes, because the fire inside the gatehouse was basically just finishing burning up when they were doing this, so you could see it, the metal glinting off the remains of the burning embers. At this point, the fire is extinguished in the room.
Okay. I shoot at where that wire was.
Okay. Roll to hit. Okay, there's no damage. You hit it. You hear a ping, followed by what you can swear in Draconic was, uh-oh, as there's simultaneous explosions on both sides of the door.
Excellent. Widget knows a tripwire when he sees one.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
And they both failed.
Oh, and here's another uh-oh in Draconic.
Yeah, fortunately they're evasive, so they don't take all of that, but yeah, they're hurt.
I'm surprised all the shit on them doesn't blow up.
That's why they're in backpacks and stuff, the heavy canvas to protect it.
Ah.
Not their first rodeo. All right, Twidget, anything else?
No, that's everything for me to aim.
All right, do Odysseus.
What do I see?
So you see the somewhat hazy but still visible insides of that gatehouse, through which you can see the door, which was blown open, and on the other side of that, smoke from where the two explosions from the bombers went off.
Okay, I'm gonna walk 30 feet in that direction and dodge.
Okay, that puts you 10 feet north of the door opening.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I lost my initiative. Mr. Death save.
Hey, I passed another one. I'm
Is it-
all right.
All right, you stabilize.
No, I'm 2 and 2 now.
Oh,
I need one more. I'm on the edge. I got 2 and 2.
okay. Alejandro,
Yes.
your turn. What do you do?
Fire gone, yes.
Yes.
Dash forward.
All right, you dash forward, which will take you right up to that opening where the doors used to be. To either side of which, outside of melee, just barely, so like 7 feet away from you, to your left and to your right, you can see kind of the two bomber kobolds kind of smoke like covering, like soot just covering their faces, like the bombs just went off in their face.
Pass.
They both appear to be mildly injured. Anything else?
Is it just them two left?
What you only have 6 feet of dark vision, right?
No. 120.
Oh, you have 120. Yeah. Yeah, there is that other kobold. He's doing something with some statues that now that you made it to the door with 100 feet of dark vision that you can see to the southeast. It looks like he's strung up Galen's body to be held by these statues.
Fuck that. Curse him.
He's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80
he's
feet away.
far, right?
He's 80 feet away.
Ah.
Is
Okay.
that in range?
No.
Okay.
Need to be 30.
All right, yeah, so you see him just finishing up hanging Galen on the statue. To the west, you can see Borscht was also hung on a statue, though it looks like he is expired.
Oof.
Anything else?
Nah, I just look at that guy with the intent to curse him.
Okay. Let's see. Borscht body rots on the statue. These guys. Well, let's see Bomberman. What they get. Let's see. They use that one. They use that one. They're all out of their big charges. Okay. Well, the first one's going to pull out one of his small bombs and throw it at you, Alejandro. I need you to make a deck save.
Gonna throw it at me?
Yeah, from 7 feet away. He just pulls it out and just like chucks it right at you. Deck save.
Dex. Okay.
Alright, that succeeds. You take only half damage. So you take 3 points of force damage.
Force?
Force, yes.
Ooh.
As he then runs up into melee with you with his pickaxe out and starts swinging it.
Slow down. I'm putting damage. Okay, there we go.
It does a 16 hit you.
I'm a shield.
Okay. Does the shield block the
So-
26?
No, it does not.
So that guy stabbed for 4 points of piercing damage.
Youch.
Alright. Let's see, the other one starts patting his pouches down and realizes he is out of even the small bombs. Pulls out his pickaxe and runs into melee with you. 3 attacks.
Oh. Oh. The guy got 3 attacks.
They all have 3 attacks, just usually the grenade counts as 1.
Oh, the 24 passes.
Okay.
21 also meets and beats it, right? So yeah.
Alright, so it is a total of 18 points of piercing damage.
Ouch! Oh God! Oh, I'm unconscious.
Okay. You unconscious. The other guy finishes hanging up his artwork and admires it some. Twidget.
So I can see these guys now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're like 50 feet away from you, I think.
One of them look worse off than the other from that range, or can't
No,
really tell?
they're both injured. Not yet bloodied.
All right, I'll shoot one.
That hits.
Do I have 2 right now, or just 1? Yeah, I do have 2. 15 piercing to that one.
All right, that guy's bloodied.
That's it.
Okay. Duo Decius. So there's 2 kobolds with war picks, 15 feet to the south of you. 10 feet to the south of you is the unconscious body of Alejandra.
2 of them, 15 feet to the south.
Yes.
I walk up, 2nd level Thunderwave, Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
One pass, 1 fail.
Uh-huh.
14 points of thunder damage. The 8 takes full and is knocked back 10 feet.
All right, yeah, he's thrown back 10 feet and prone. That was the bloodied one, by the way. He's not looking too good. Anything else? You you're trying to avoid hitting Alejandro, right?
Yes.
You know that you would have to get basically into melee with these guys to do that then, yes?
Acceptable.
Okay. So you're still in melee with one of them. Anything else?
I pull out my knife. That'll be my turn.
Okay. He comments on your spoon. Galen. Mister, I think you have one more death save to make.
I see these kobolds have played knifey spoony before.
That is a success.
I am now unconscious, laying on the ground
Okay.
in the same room with the monsters. So I don't think I'm in any better shape.
Indeed. Go ahead and roll a d4. And then Alejandro.
Yeah, that's it.
Death save. Okay.
2 hours. Now, if the party doesn't get me, I don't want to wake up in a cooking pot in like 2 hours under. If the party can't find my body, then
You've been turned into a Christmas decoration.
Oh well, shit.
Okay. Borscht body continues to sit there. These guys. Actually, the other one's going to notice finally that, there's still enemies to deal with, and begins dashing. Let's see. His movement speed is that. So with a dash, he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'd be able to dash the 60 feet, putting him just behind these guys with the mining picks. As the Warpick Kobold stands up, runs up into melee, and Duodecius, they begin attacking you.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
15?
Shield.
Okay. For a total of 23 points of piercing damage.
Down.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Twidget.
All right. Who's the closest to me right now of hostiles?
The bloodied guy with a war pick.
How far?
That would be 35 feet.
All right. Did he seem to be moving towards me?
Yes.
And how far did he get? Was he he was the one that was upright that I shot, right? Obviously.
Yes, he was the one that was upright and then got blasted back by a thunder wave.
Okay.
He had to basically spend all of his movement just to get back into melee with Duodecius.
Okay. Well, then I will. I will shoot him and start falling back.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. Well, that misses. Anything else?
Yeah, move back 50.
50?
Yep, up the stairs.
All right, you start retreating up the stairs, losing line of sight with them if you go 50.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it also makes their line of sight with me.
Indeed.
And they can't see as well.
Okay. Duodecius. Death save, please. Okay. Mr. Unconscious. Alejandro, death save. Alright, it's a failure. And this guy. These guys. So that guy does that. You can't see it. These guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Twidget, you can hear dashing feet behind you. But you actually, they don't have line of sight on you yet. Your 50 feet was pretty good. Like, they're just unable to look. They're just not to the stairs yet.
Yep, that was kind of what I figured based on
It's your
him
turn.
getting up and moving towards me. My turn?
Yes.
Okay. I move 50 feet and ready my action to shoot target.
Do you? How much dark vision do you have?
120.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you basically get to the top
know
of these
what I'm doing.
stairs. Hey! I'm asking because right now, yeah, at the top of these stairs, you could turn and shoot down these 100-foot stairs.
Oh, I'd be at the top of the stairs with that much movement?
They're only 100 feet long.
Oh, okay. Then I want to be 20 from the. Basically, I want to be 80 within 80 of where I would have line of sight on a target, so I don't
Gotcha.
have disadvantage.
I see. Okay, yeah, you can be 80 from the bottom of the stairs.
Does that require more than 25 feet of movement?
Yes.
Okay, then. That's it.
Do it, Odysseus. Death save. Oh, that's good. Alejandro, death save. Swag, you here?
Sorry, I was getting messaged by someone.
Death save. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that? I believe that's 2 failures.
Yep.
And loops back around. These guys. Twidget. Yeah, these guys come charging. You see them at the bottom of the stairs. Bloodied one on the left, not bloodied one on the right.
All right. Now the question: line of sight range. Does that classify for giving me advantage? They can't see me attacking them.
What is their dark vision? You're correct. So yeah, they can't see you, so that you have advantage on your shot.
Good, because I want to move still.
This is a reaction from your held action.
Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway,
That hits them.
and since sneak attack is once per turn, not my turn, I
Indeed.
can sneak attack.
Yes, you can. He dies.
Excellent. Probably spooked his buddy.
It did. Who stops? He's actually still got a bunch of movement left. Looks up at you, looks down at his comrade, and steps back out of sight. Your turn, Twidget.
All right. Well, I will advance to, let's see, I'll move 15 feet forward and rinse and repeat, hold action.
Okay. Do it,
So I'm
Odysseus.
at 65 out of their line of sight.
Indeed. Do it, Odysseus. Death save. Almost. Is that 3 successes?
2.
2. Okay. Alejandro. Moment of truth. Yeah, well,
Rest in peace.
a truth has been found.
I'll go make a new character.
Yeah,
Actually,
a couple
question.
of us are doing that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. This guy does stuff. Twidget.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start moving down the stairs using the like roof as cover, increasing my line of sight as much as possible. What do I see as I'm moving down? As soon as I see anything, I'd like to know what distance I'm at from that 65 out of line of sight from their original position.
So, because of the way that ceiling is, you'd end up, before you see anything different, you'd end up having to move like 40 feet.
Okay, so just one dash.
Yeah.
All right, and that's taking into account that I'm only 2 feet tall.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're 15 feet from the bottom of the stairs.
All right.
And you
What
can
do
see-
I see?
You see Duodecius' body kind of laying there. Inside
Still
the...
bleeding out.
Still bleeding out inside the gatehouse. You do not see Alejandro's body. Nor do you see any living kobolds, just the dead one 15 feet away from you that you shot.
Okay. How far is Duodecius from me?
He was at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. He is 70 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll move my remaining 35 for my entire turn of dashing.
Okay. What's your passive perception again?
Not great on this character. 12.
Sorry, his stealth wasn't that great. So around the western corner, you can see the other kobold hiding, as you come down the stairs, as if waiting for you to run forward to your comrade so he can rush and cut off your line of retreat.
Yeah.
Are you still
He
moving your?
was the less than bloodied one? But I see.
Yeah.
Do I see him? How many feet do I have to move to see him?
Uh,
From the original
20 feet.
35 or 40 that I moved.
Right, so after that 40, you'd have to move 20 feet, which would just be exiting the stairwell entirely. And then you would see him off to your right, 15 feet away around the corner, hiding. Badly.
Okay, so I have 20 feet of movement left.
Yes.
35 minus 20. Or 35 plus 20. So,
Yes.
All right, well, then I will, if I see him, pull back, not continuing towards Duodecius. And tuck myself around this corner. Actually, I'll just move my 20 feet back to where I was just able to see into the room.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay. You speak Draconic, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you hear the kobolds are cursing. Like shit, he saw me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Duodecius, death save. So you're 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
All right. Alejandro is deceased. This guy comes running around that corner. He would be, after moving, he would be about 20 feet away from you, Twidget, after moving his 20 feet.
Yep.
And then he's going to take the dash action and run up into melee with you. Your turn.
I wonder if he realizes I'm a rogue.
Probably not. He thinks you're just a child
I
that's got a lucky
disengage
shot.
And move back up the stairs 50 feet.
Again, he says Draconic. Fuck.
But that's all I can do because that's all of my movement. So I guess we're going to be playing the cat and mouse chess game for 3 turns until he has to, stalemate.
So how far back did you go? Sorry.
Well, okay, so I knew he was 20 feet around the corner, and then he dashed 20 feet and get a melee, so I know he can move 40 feet.
Yes.
Okay, at most. So then I would move, 50 this time to make it look like that's as far as I can move.
Okay.
To make him think he can catch me.
Indeed.
Breathing heavily, trying to make it look like I'm winded, even though I'm at full health with my level of exhaustion.
Okay. Duodecius.
Stable.
You are stable. Go ahead and roll a d4. And this guy.
3 hours.
Yep. He's going to run up the stairs 30 feet towards you, Twidget.
Mhm.
And when he's 20 feet away from you, he's going to huck his war pick at you.
Improvised ranged attack.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
I think he
It goes
missed.
over Twidget's head.
As he says, Draconic, so run away, you bastard. Get back here. Your turn.
All right. Well, I return, but I use a proper ranged weapon.
That hits him. That bloodies him.
All right. I move 25 feet up the stairs. And what can I do? What can I do? Nope, I got nothing I can do for a bonus action, so that's it.
Okay. This guy is going to dash back down the stairs and use item interaction to pick up the war pick that his friend dropped. Your turn.
I can see him.
Yes, he's basically like 80 feet away from you.
Oh, so he's just in range.
That hits. All right, he's starting to look pretty bad. Anything else?
I taunt him in Draconic and tell him that his god is weak.
Yeah. You see him shake his head, bend down, pick up his buddy by the ankles, or dragging it south out of sight. Your turn.
75 feet or until I see something.
All right. You move 60 feet, and you can see him 30 feet to the south of you. Or, sorry, 50 feet to the south of you, 30 feet from the end of the stairs. He looks like he's just turned his back and is dragging his friend back towards the open door to the south. You do not see Duodecius.
Okie doke. I start moving closer to him.
Okay. So you spent 60 to get there. You said you had 70 total.
Yes, 75, 15. I have 25 normal
Okay.
movement, and if I use
So you can get 15 feet away from him.
Yep. And if he's not looking back, I have Boots of Elvenkind, so he's not hearing my footsteps.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if he's not looking back for me, he wouldn't really have any idea that I would be there. Like just passive stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Okay. This guy just continues dragging his friend 15 feet to the south, getting near the gatehouse. Your turn.
All right. Well, shoot him in the back.
Roll it. You missed.
Yep, that's it.
Well, he whirls around after you shot at him.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So you are 30 feet away from him, I believe. 15 and 15.
Yep.
So he's just going to run up to you and try to hit you with his war pick.
Indeed. Little does he know, this rogue has some tricks up his sleeve.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah, even if I shielded, so yeah.
All right, that is 6 points of piercing damage.
Yep. I just like mockingly say "ow" in Draconic.
Yeah. Well, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I pull out the short sword and stab him.
Roll a hit.
One of these days.
Nope. Anything else?
Let's see. No, that requires my bonus action, so nope, that's it.
He continues swinging his war pick while cursing stupid surface children. Two hits?
2 hits. Yep. If he rolled anywhere else, I would actually reaction shield, but
16 points of piercing damage total. Your turn.
all right, last turn I can do anything. So I'm hoping I actually hit. If not, then yeah, it's
That hits.
okay. Is that enough?
He is looking to be near death.
Well, then, if he hits me at all, so luck of the dice.
All right.
I have 1 HP.
Ah.
Reaction shield. He doesn't hit me.
All right. Well, you hold him off. Roll. It's your turn.
Oh, Jesus Christ! That should kill him.
That hits him. I don't know. It might be possible for you. Oh, no, you kill him.
No,
He dies.
Nope, I just rolled high. Fucking dice are so swingy tonight.
Yeah. But with his death, you are effectively out of initiative.
Okay. Well, I start looking around for any means to heal myself.
Are you going through his pouches?
Yes,
All right. Make an investigation check.
I'm actually good at those. I mean, I'm exhausted, but hey.
All right. So you're going through his pouches, and you do find one flask that he missed when he was kind of patting himself down. It is opaque, made of clay with a cork on the top.
And it looks similar to the ones that were being thrown around in combat that I didn't actually even see ever.
Yes.
I have no idea what this thing is. I pocket it. It looks important.
Okay. You also notice that there are bloody drag marks from where Alejandro and Duodecius laid, but their bodies are currently not visible. They go to the
Alright.
south.
Well, I start heading that way, sneaking and relying on my superior dark vision.
Okay. So you start sneaking south. Entering the abandoned southern chamber. A pair of ornate, carved wooden doors stands closed in the southern side of it, everything. Off to either wing are 4 demonic-looking statues, their arms held aloft. And held in their arms are the unconscious and deceased forms of your party members, one in each of them, like just hanging there.
Okay.
2 pools of water on either side, plus the burned remains of the improvised barricade.
All right. Well, if I don't see any kobolds, will which way do the doors to the south swing?
You don't see hinges, so you would think away from you.
Terrible building design. All right. Well, I will start going through the pockets of my fallen comrades.
Oh, I'm sure somebody has a health potion that you could pilfer. Who you going to
I'm
first?
asking. Whoever is the we'll go west, north.
West,
Northwest statue.
north. That would be Borscht.
Borscht does not have any health potions.
Okay. Well, I take your money.
Alright. You get 4 copper pieces, 1 silver piece, and 18 gold.
Okay. Da-da-da. 1 silver,
1 silver.
18 gold. Okay.
Borscht also had a backpack with the standard contents of, I think, a dungeoneering pack in it,
Yeah, Twitch is gonna start like
and a crowbar.
taking their yeah, he'll take his crowbar back. Start taking their packs off of them, but like leaving the bodies because he doesn't know what to do, and just start going through. And he knows that some of he can see some of them are breathing just out of it.
Yeah, like you can see that Galen and Duodecius, the 2 guys in the southern statues, are still breathing, however shallowly, while
Okay.
Borscht and Alejandro didn't make it.
All right, then who is on the west?
Borscht and Galen.
Okay, I start going through Galen's stuff. Galen, what do you have? I'm pilfering your pockets, Mister.
I have. Hold on, let me switch back to Galen.
You're still alive.
I know, but I didn't expect you to.
Me to survive?
Yeah.
I'm fucking Twidget. I have 1
figured
HP
you
in a
would
dream right
survive or
now.
you would bounce. I figured you either live through it or you would leave us there. So.
No, you guys are like Twidget doesn't have a family. You guys are like family to Twidget.
I have no healing potions. I have an herbalism kit and a healer's kit, some rations. That's about it.
All right, how
I
many
have 10
rations?
gold pieces.
How many rations? It's kind of only like the important thing that Twidget would take out of your bag.
2. 2 days
Okay.
of ration.
And you said you had 10 gold?
Yeah.
All right, Twidget heads over to the east.
Okay. Yeah, you see Alejandro's body on the northern statue, Duodecius draped over the southern one.
All right, Alejandro, what do you have in your pockets? I am pilfering your pockets.
Absolutely nothing for healing. Shit ton of rusty scimitar. You know, fuck, I'll just send it.
That'd probably be easiest.
No one's got any healing potions left.
Nope,
Thank you, Gilbert.
I spent them all in
That was
situations
never good.
similar to this one.
Yeah, and I used the 2 that I had. to get myself back to full HP to survive that shit.
Yep.
I think. Hold on. 1 second. Looks like about it, yeah.
Okay, take the rations. Crossbow bolts. Don't care about the scimitar. And you don't have any money? Swag?
Yeah, no, 0 money. Also, how dare you not care about the fucking scimitars?
They sell for like 2 gold. Not even. I think they're
I don't
worth 2
care
gold. They
about
sell
the
for like
sell
1
price.
gold. But
It's a
anyway,
collection.
okay, on to Duodecius then. Gilbert, I am pilfering your pockets. Gilbert.
Hello? The fuck just happened?
I don't know. Gilbert may have gotten up to get a drink or something, figuring he was going to die.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, in the meantime, before we find out what Duodecius' inventory looks like, I will start taking the backpacks and just dragging them to the foot of the stairs.
Sure, you can do that.
So yeah, just take a screening of your guys' inventories that are dead. So Pete.
Mine has what I described in it, or roughly that much.
Yeah, dungeoneering pack and the coins. Otherwise, you didn't have anything extra.
Yeah.
All right. Did Sneaky Pete have any, or did Borscht have any like tokens or totems or items of importance to himself?
He would have had his hand wraps, which are a holy symbol, and he was wearing his full plate.
You had full plate?
Yeah. I had 21 AC when I went down. But
I
those
forgot
kobolds
you
don't
had
care
full
about
plate.
that. Yeah.
Okay, well, Twitch is going to spend some time getting the plate off of, because Twitch knows that's valuable if Borscht is dead. So that will take some time for Twitch to do.
Yeah, it'll probably take you like a half hour to get him down and actually like take off and figure out how to take off this plate mail.
Well, Twitch had trained with knights, so he wouldn't have to figure out. He would just have to figure out, the specialties of Borscht's, so he would have slight advantage, but still would take some time.
Yeah, like 30 minutes.
So,
Okay.
all right. Yeah. Then while we're waiting for Gilbert to get back, Gilbert, are you back? I'm gonna shoot him a DM. He might have his phone. No, he's not in the main menu in Crusaders Kings.
Anyway, while we wait
So,
for him,
Yeah, I would. How much time is on Galen? And I know it's 3 for Duodecius. What did Galen roll?
2.
2? Okay. So, he's in the bathroom. He said. I know he usually carries his phone with him, so if you DM him, he'll get the message. Then yeah, I will just start. I'll leave Alejandro and Borscht. Well, Borscht I laid down, but Alejandro I'll just leave hanging because he's kind of pointless to carry around. But Borscht is on the ground, and Galen and Duodecius I start dragging to the base of the stairs.
Okay.
And then
I'm back.
yeah, looting all the scouts and stuff. What do you have in your inventory? Do you have any healing items?
Yeah, I got a health potion.
Just one?
Yep.
Okay, well, you're awake, and that health potion is gone, so go ahead and roll it. I'm out smoking. If you'd be so kind. Because, yeah, I would use it on you before Galen. Because Twitch doesn't really know Galen that well. No offense, mister.
5 hit points.
All right. Do it, Estes. You wake up with 5 hit points, extricating yourself from the statue that your body had been draped over. The dead bodies of Alejandro stand on the statue next to you. Across the way, you can see Galen and Borscht.
And you see Twidget pulling backpacks and taking armor off people and stuff to drag back to town.
Alright, yeah, let's loot the shit and go. That way we do something other than piss about all day.
All right. You loot everybody and begin dragging the still unconscious Galen with you as you get to the foot of the stairs. You're heading back up?
Yeah. No point in trying to recruit people down here, obviously. It's a kind of hostile environment. Unless we find a bunch of friendly kobolds, that would be a funny campaign.
I cast Genocide.
All right, let's see. So you start heading up the stairs. Well, one moment. I gotta switch to that section. Here we are. All right, yeah. So you drag your friends up there. As you are in this like lower area, you can see the balcony kind of wrapping around the upper areas.
Heading for the surface.
Okay. Well, you do notice as you're heading up there, this humanoid-looking bug kind of peers curiously down at you.
Does it look like one of the scouts we've talked to and encountered, and that can communicate with the mine dude?
It doesn't look like it's the same type that actually spoke. This is like one of the scything guys.
Yeah. Twidget's just gonna try communicating telepathically in common and just say we could use some help.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Guide to Ravenloft is in the accepted material on the sheet. Oh, I'd be at disadvantage, so 7. Hoping me being better than Bruce would.
So it'll like walk up to you, and then poke you, and then point at the northwest wall, and then it looks at you expectantly.
All right. Well, I drop what I'm dragging and go to the northwest wall. Like, does it follow me or does it lead me?
It follows like alongside you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get to that wall, it just taps on the wall with one of its scything blades, and then looks at you.
All right. Which room are we in? Sorry, I don't know this part of the dungeon that well. Are we in that big room with the floating water pool?
No.
Oh.
You emerge in this room. Oops, cut off that part. In this room. Here. And as you were trudging up from that lowered section, the bug appeared kind of like watching you guys from the southeast. And when you asked for help, it walked over to the northwest, just to the west of that where it like comes up and merges with the normal floor. and he tapped on the wall that you walked up to, that he pointed to.
Okay. Well, Twidget will look around for any sort of secret mechanisms or anything.
Sure.
Like he's
Make
indicating that there's a secret passage.
Make an investigation check.
All right. Oh, would I have advantage from him pointing out to the area? Like
Yes,
pointing
you
it down?
would. Sorry.
Okay. Let me just re-roll that, or going with the 9 anyway, because it's the first die.
Go ahead and re-roll it. Whatever.
All right. 24. I'll take that.
Okay. So you're looking at it, and near the floor where he had, like, on the section while he's been tapping, you notice that one of the bricks is different. There's a small embossed image of the reverse of a coin, and you recognize it as being like a similar coin face to some of like the electrum pieces you had found down here.
All right. Twidget rifles through and pulls out one of the electrum pieces and sets it into it.
Okay. There's a click, and the section of wall descends into the floor.
Does the coin go with it?
Yes.
Oh. I'm not trying to pull it out. I got 1 HP. Twidget dies to breaking his finger.
Mm-hmm. Revealing a 30-foot wide, 60-foot deep room, the far end of which you can see a closed wooden door. About halfway across the room, a gently burbling fountain, and against the near wall, an altar.
Okay. Well, Twidget will go check out the altar first and like look at the Scyther and say thank you in common.
Yeah. He like waves at you and then starts walking to that northern passage and up the stairs and out of sight.
Yep. So Twidget will pull whatever pile he was dragging into this
Mhm.
area, and then help Duodecius move Galen in the other pile of stuff. And then yeah, check out this altar that's right here.
Okay. So as you're looking at this, you can see that the altar, which is like almost like a plain stone altar, has embossed on the front of it the image of 3 platinum coins.
All right.
You would recognize that as a somewhat older version of it, but it's still very much recognizable iconography of Odar, the good god of finance.
Ah, Twidget's god. All right. Well, Twidget's not the most religious, but he was trained in stuff. So he's just gonna try praying to the god and leaving 10 gold pieces on the altar to just praying for aid.
Okay. Well, make a religion check as you put the coins on the altar and they disappear.
Because I'm just because I'm rolling at exhaustion. Does that give me advantage or no?
No.
Okay. Just asking because I'm rolling at exhaustion, so.
Mm-hmm. So you notice that the coins disappear, which is odd. They don't normally do that. And you pray, and you feel like a warmth over you, but you are unsure as to what it did.
Okay. Well, then I guess I will take a look at that door on the other end of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. First, I'll look at the after we get everything that we can possibly carry into this room. Look at the opening that we came through and see if there's a way to reverse it, like close it.
So, as you look at it, there's pretty plainly obvious on the floor, just in the front of this, is the reverse of an Electrum coin engraved into the floor.
Okay. So like another socket that I can put a coin in.
Yes,
Okay, I try
but
putting a coin.
but
in
it's
it.
like the reverse side of it instead of the head
Yeah.
side.
So I put it tail side down.
Yep, you put it tail side down, in which it slots in. And you hear thunk, 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 thunk as the door raises up. When it hits the ceiling, you hear a small tink on the other side.
Okay. Well, then I will take my coin out and put it back in.
The door drops into the floor.
I reach across and take my Electrum piece back.
You do,
And I close the door.
and then you close the door again.
No coin left behind. All right. So then off to the west.
Okay, you go off to the west, past the burbling fountain, to the door.
Yep. Give her a look-see over.
Make an investigation check. Okay. It looks to be a plain wooden door.
All right. I attempt to open it.
All right, yeah, it just swings open, opening into the room with you, revealing a 15-foot wide section of hallway which goes to the northwest, narrowing down to about 7 feet. To the south, you can see a set of stairs descending about 15 feet to a landing.
All right. Is there anything adjacent to that landing?
Well, from your angle, yeah, you would be able to see it. There's another set of stairs going down.
Oh, okay. So it lands, then goes down more.
Mm-hmm. And you can also see to the north. Sorry, I just realized you line of sight would carry that far. A set of stairs going up.
Up is good. I note all of that down and come back into the room and close the door. And then about how much time has passed since my initial looting the party and taking off Borsch's armor?
Probably an hour.
Okay. Yeah, short rest then. Do Odysseus, you here? Gilbert?
I'm here.
All right. Do you want to do anything in this room before we short rest?
No, we should be pulling back.
Well, the bugs think this might be a shortcut because I asked the bug for help and he showed us a secret tunnel.
All right, let's follow it.
Well, we're in a
We'll
somewhat
rest
secure
first.
area, so probably short rest.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, I was just getting the map.
Yep, appreciate it.
Of course, I happen to draw you to an area where it's all painfully weird angles.
Oh, yay, those would be fun to explore. Ah, I see what you mean.
Do you still have that? Did you sort our bodies out, or did you leave?
You're with
hanging?
us with your gear.
Huh?
They're dragging your unconscious body.
Your unconscious body is with us with your gear.
The only people with their stuff portioned out are those of us who died.
Yeah. Like, Twidget and Duodecius made some leaders and pulled all the gear up the stairs and into this room.
Ah, good.
Yeah, so we've basically got all the loot and your unconscious body, which we need to wait an hour, which is a a short rest, for you to wake up. I gave Duodecius a potion, and he helped me carry all the loot.
Okay.
All right.
Did
So
you keep Pete's heavy armor or plate mail?
Yeah. I stripped Pete of his plate mail.
Okay, good.
Well, the hour passes uneventfully as you complete a short rest for Duodecius and Twidget. And at the end of that short rest, Galen, you wake up with 1 hit point and a level of exhaustion.
Well, that's a waste. But anyway. I'm at 2/3 health. Does Galen have any heals or no?
No, I'm out until we rest.
Okay.
Well,
So Gilbert, you did get a rest in.
Yep.
We
Just gonna roll my hit die.
wait, Galen. What spells did you use? We just had a long rest before that combat.
I used two
Cure
first
wounds.
level spells, and I only have two first level spells.
Oh, I only knew of the one cure wounds. I didn't know you used another one. That's my bad. Yeah, that was an unfortunate health roll for me. I should have rolled them separate. I always roll better when I roll them separate. All right. So I did miss the session for like map making of how we got into the first kobold fight. The room with the chanting and all that. I don't know how we got there, but I would assume going up is more beneficial. So Twitch is going to tell everybody there's stairs going up to the north of that doorway.
Imagine if you're just trying to leave, you would know how to go out the way we got back in.
Which is
Yeah,
to
but
the
I
east, not through this way. This is going to the
Ah,
west.
well, this is a new way.
Yeah, Bugs gave me a secret tunnel.
Right.
So that's where I am right
Secret
now. That's
tunnel.
Yep. I was waiting for somebody to do it. Now I don't have to say it no more.
Ooh.
So yeah, Twidget will start heading north, out that doorway.
It was a hard time resisting, but eventually I caved.
All right. So you head north. As you get to the apex of that turn, you can see that it looks like the hallway bends down to the west to another closed door and another set of stairs heading south.
Like a mirror.
Yes. And then the stairs to the north look like they go up about 15 feet before continuing forward.
All right, up we go.
Stand by, I'm updating the map for that weird angle stuff.
Yep, you're all good. I just scroll back 2 fucking eons to find any of the map from the session that I wasn't here. Nope, that's the fight with the Misty Lady, so that's another 2 weeks I gotta go back. I think we really do need separate D&D chats. It would make everything so much easier.
All right, and you still were going north?
Yeah, basically trying to like navigate to what would be familiar territory, but using this new pathing so we don't have to worry about running into kobolds, hopefully.
All right. So you head up the stairs to a long 10-foot wide hall that goes as far as your 120 feet of dark vision goes and continues on. About 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet from your initial position is a T intersection with an option to go to the east, and at 70 feet, a door on the west wall, closed.
I have a rough idea. All right, yeah, just going down the hall.
Okay.
Because we had to go pretty south to get into that big stair room, so I think we need to go substantially north to connect to any territory we've explored already.
All right, well, you get to that T intersection, and you can see that the hallway goes 100 feet to the east, dead-ending in a closed door. Starting about 30 feet and progressing for another 30 feet, it looks like the wall is set into the north. Like there might be a room there. You also discover that the hallway is only 140 feet long, and before it turns to the east.
What also would be nice is being able to have 2 instances of the chat open. Actually, I can do that. I just look at the chat on my phone to see what you're currently posting.
Yeah, fortunately, you have 120 feet of dark vision, so
Yeah,
long,
makes it
straight
a lot
hallways
faster.
make this easy.
Yep. Okay, I think north.
Okay, you're just bypassing this door?
Yeah, just bypassing the hallway, bypassing that
Okay.
door, just going to the north, and basically, like Twitch is not going slow. He's trying to move as quickly as possible to get to familiar territory.
Okay. So you go to the north, and there, the hallway turns and goes 10 feet to the east, ending in a closed pair of plain wooden doors.
Okay. Also, just for simplicity's sake, and since I was not here, what elevation changes have we made? Do you guys remember?
1 floor.
We've gone down 1 floor.
Yes, this is level 2.
So yeah, you're at this pair of wooden doors. Sorry, just for simplicity's sake, do you really need me to show you a map with a door on it?
No. I open the doors.
Okay. You open the door, revealing an elongated octagonal room. 30 feet wide and 70 feet across. On the opposite side, you can see another pair of closed wooden doors. Set along the northern and southern walls are each 2 sets of a pair of statues. They look to be like stylized, armor-shaped statues.
Okay. Well, I'll proceed with caution, moving slowly.
Okay. Duodecius is with you, right?
Duodecius and Galen, I would imagine they're just a little bit behind me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like letting me go ahead and triggering anything because I might survive it, and they're
Sorry,
already cleaning
Galen
details.
Duodecius, what is your passive perceptions?
14.
12.
Yeah, I know yours is 12. I heard that. Galen, yours is 15, right?
Yes, 12. My passive?
Yeah.
No, my passive is only 12.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
This is the most aware.
Yeah. So with Twidget and Galen near the entrance, and Twidget about halfway across this room, Duodecius, you would have a moment when you realize some of the shadows of these statues don't seem to be exactly quite right as they begin moving on their own. And you guys should roll initiative.
So I classify as the defender in this tie, right?
No. Mr. You gonna roll initiative?
Do we have a roll off?
I mean, I really don't like to, but yeah, I'll roll it.
I mean, normally, all I've ever done is take it, and whoever put it in first goes first.
Yeah, fair enough. Aha, so the DM did get a surprise round on the player.
All right. Well, Galen, do you have anything that prevents surprise, since you were unaware of these guys? Mister?
Say again? Oh, I go first.
Do you have anything that prevents surprise?
I have the alert feat.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, so as these guys begin moving and you realize, oh shit, some of the shadows being cast by these statues is not friendly, what do you do?
Oh, shoot something. I pull out my handy dandy distance. These shadows.
Closest one is 20 feet, farthest one is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet.
All right, I gotta pull my crossbow out and I'm gonna shoot it.
Which one?
The one closest to me. I don't want to get.
Okay. Well, roll to hit.
Well,
That hits.
oh, surprise!
Indeed. Surprise. Is that magical?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, your bolt hits it. While it disrupts the shadow a bit, it does not appear to be particularly effective.
I'm gonna back away from the shadow.
Okay. You back up into the hall. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Twidget, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
Nope.
All right. Shadows. Well, the one that you shot at is going to come towards you and then realize, oh, Duodecius is right here, and it's going to try to poke Duodecius.
It can lick my foot
7?
unsuccessfully.
Okay. The other two converge on Twidget. Does a 13 hit Twidget?
No, 20 does.
Yep. Which deals 18 points of necrotic damage,
Gotcha.
and your strength score is reduced by 4.
Okay.
Duodecius. There's one in melee with you.
Okay. It gets blasted in the face. There's no attack roll. It's magic missile. Fuck you, die.
All right. All right. Yeah, that is looks to be near death after that. Went from barely injured to near death. Anything else?
Yeah, the wizard's done fucking around. If I had action surge or some other bullshit, I'd be kicking shit in more. Where's improved alacrity when you need it?
At the bottom of the dungeon.
All right, guys. There's nobody I'm not going to sacrifice to get that.
Okay. Galen.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna second wind. I forgot I had that until I just looked.
That's useful.
That is useful.
I mean, it would have been. Okay. I have tripled my hit points. I will shoot as an action. I will shoot one of the shadows.
Okay. Do you want the one in melee with Duodecius or one of the two that are in melee with the unconscious Twidget?
Fuck.
The one near Duodecius appears to be near death.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one near doing that.
Okay, roll to hit. Is it 14, right? Yep, that hits. Alright. It does not appear to be particularly effective, but it is sufficient as that shadow dissipates.
Fuck. Okay. I in my turn.
Okay. Twidget, death save.
Hang on.
It's a success. So you remember that warm feeling, Twidget?
Yep.
So you have 1 hit point and a level of exhaustion.
Oh, handy. Well, the level of exhaustion isn't handy, but the 1 hit point is.
Indeed. So what would you like to do on your turn?
I got a 10 gold revivify. That's a steal. I can see ghost thingies.
Yeah, there's 2 shadows just hovering over you, looming, if you will.
Well, I'd like to stand up,
Okay, you can do that.
and then I'd like to bonus action disengage,
You can also do that.
and then I'd like to move my all of 7 feet away from them.
Okay, you begin rapidly making your retreat.
And
Oh,
then
so
I throw
rapidly.
that flask at them,
Oh,
hoping it's a weapon. Because Twidget has no idea, but it came off of something that was throwing kabooms around, so he's hoping it's a kaboom.
so are you throwing it at one of them, or like at the floor between them?
At one of them.
Okay.
Because you said they were close enough together, so if he assumes if it's a blast radius thing, it'll hit both, but he's throwing it at one.
And
of
you're
them.
7 feet away. Lucky
Yep.
you, because it's a 5-foot radius. So yeah, these guys need to make dex saves. They both failed. Please roll me 2d8.
Can I spend the Devil's Luck to max damage?
No.
No.
As the flash bomb goes off, emanating 7 points of radiant damage to them, which appears to be especially effective. They are now both bloodied.
All right. Well, that's all I can fucking do.
Okay. Well, their turn. They're a little pissed at you, so one's gonna float up and try to poke you.
Okie dokie. Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, so that's 12
Go
more
back down.
necrotic damage. And your
Go back
strength is reduced by a further 4.
Yay.
Does that reduce it to 0?
No.
Okay, that's
I have
good.
I have 10.
Ah, excellent. The other one, let's see. You've been neutralized, but the wizard's still sitting there spamming magic missiles. He's just going to flip to Duodecius and give him the bad touch.
Ligma.
And he misses. Duodecius, another one has moved into melee with you.
How fucked up?
Bloodied.
Repeat. 10 force.
It's destroyed. Anything else?
Fucking smacking them with magic missile. No, that's it.
All right, Galen. Minister,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot one of them.
Roll to hit. As it whizzes past Duodecius' ear and misses everybody. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do. I'm out of resources.
All right, Twitch it. Death save.
Hey, at least it's reset.
Hey, you remember that warm feeling you had?
Yep.
That's a success.
Ah. Figured it was a one-time thing, but I'm not complaining. Turns out when you give gods money, they do stuff. Who knew?
Well, when you give the god of finance stuff. Let's see. Well, you're still down, but there's still someone spamming magic missiles, and that's dangerous. So he's gonna go over and give Duodecius the bad touch.
Ligma can't touch me. I'm the goddamn wizard. Okay, he touches me.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
So 12 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 3.
Uh-huh.
Duodecius, it is your turn.
9 force damage.
Blam! It's dead. Anything else?
Yeah, I asked the ghost who's Steve Jobs. Thanks, Pete.
Anytime.
All right, Galen.
I'm gonna shoot again.
You shooting
Oh, wait,
Duodecius
no,
or
wait, no,
Twidget?
wait, no. Yeah. Wait, let me look at something first.
Okay. Because right now Twidget's, bleeding out on the floor, and
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to Twidget and touch him and stabilize him.
okay. How you doing? You do a medicine check, or do you a healer's kit?
Spare the dying.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you cast Spare the Dying on him.
That stabilizes him with 0 hit points. I don't have anything.
Well, Twitch gets 1 hit point and wakes up with another level of exhaustion.
Hey, awesome, Twidget.
And
You
Twidget
still have that warm feeling.
Twidget immediately considers his fate and says, "Maybe you guys should go pray to that altar too."
We gotta get rid of the shadows first.
What shadows?
All the shadows are dead. You guys are out of initiative.
Oh, good. Okay, then yeah, maybe we can do that.
So what are you guys doing?
I think they should go pray to that altar.
Is that what
Agreed.
you're
Twidget will tell him what he did.
Okay, so you tell him about how you put 10 gold on the altar and it disappeared, and then you prayed
Prayed.
for aid to Odar, the good god of finance, and you got a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Yeah, the good god of finance seems to have taken an interest in you.
Ha!
That's a good one.
Their praying seems to be paying dividends.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys go down there and you start praying. Do you pay 10 gold or you just pray?
I can give you guys money if you need it. I've got all the party fund right now.
You know what? It never hurts to be generous with the gods. I pay 40.
Okay.
I would pay, but somebody took my money.
Twidget gives you your coin purse back.
I reached down to get my money to put it on this thing and noticed that the first time my money bag is gone.
And Twidget kind of has this little bashful face, and he hands your coin purse back to him.
Yeah, thanks. I'd give whatever I got in my purse.
Which is how much?
10 gold.
Okay. So you put the 10 gold on. Duodecius puts his 40 gold on. You guys begin praying. The gold disappears. And you both get warm, fuzzy feelings in your chest.
Yeah.
Cool
All right.
beans.
Interesting.
Now,
I mean, I don't believe in God because, Galen is intelligent space, so,
Man,
We
you puffing
should,
some copium there.
Galen believes in science and magic.
I mean, whether it's real or not, my money says it'll come in handy.
Yeah.
okay, I made
I'm sure it'll pay off eventually.
one minor error because I didn't have the full map. We should, since we're in the altar room, we should actually go back the way
Yeah,
we can.
I say we head back to the surface and
Head back, yeah. Head back to the surface through the halls we know. I misunderstood where we were, so I didn't realize we were 2 levels down. And once I started stitching the map together, I'm like, yeah, this will eventually maybe find some stairs that go up. But right now, no. We're better off going back through the.
I mean, we've lost all our support, all our backup, everything. It's down to 3 of us.
Well, we don't want that
Figure it
backup
out.
anyway. We're not doing that anymore. I know that.
Yeah, we don't need that anymore. So anyway,
I
yeah.
know
So
where
Twidget will go and put the coin on the secret hallway or secret tunnel.
Mhm. The door opens.
And open. Yep. And then walk through and, dragging his pile of stuff
Mm-hmm.
and wait for the rest of the people to walk through.
Sure, you can do that.
And then take the coin, pull it out of the socket, and then reaching across. Is the opening narrow enough that Twidget can put the coin in, pull it out, and jump across it? Like, hey, you used to go underneath the garage door and jump over the laser beams?
It is slow enough where you could do that, yes. I'm not sure what
Actually-
why you would be doing that, though.
To close the door, so the kobolds don't find the room.
So the coin's in the floor on the room side.
Yes.
So you put it
And
in
I
the
wanna-
floor. Wall comes down and sinks down into the floor. You guys go across. Why wouldn't you just reach across, grab it, and then just let the door close?
Okay. Then I misunderstood because I thought it was a every time a coin is put in is the trigger. I didn't realize that. I thought I had to pull it out, put it back in.
No, pulling it out causes the door to close.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll just reach across, pull it out. Then never mind.
Okay. That's why I'm getting confused, like why you would be trying to do this.
I misunderstood the first time because the first time I had said I pull the coin out and put it back in right away, but I had spoke too quickly, so the act of pulling it out was opening it. Okay, or closing it.
Yes.
Anyway, I retrieve my electrum piece.
The door closes.
And then yeah, we'll head down, west, north.
You mean south?
Yeah, south through the doorway, through the choke
the
pointy
east?
area, east.
Okay. Yeah, and into the little baffle.
Oh, I said west, didn't I?
Yes, you did, which is a dead end.
I'm sorry.
And you said
East.
down too, so I'm like, okay, you're going back down to Kobold Floor. Got it. Then heading west to the door that goes to the spooky, misty hallway. Got it.
Yeah, my bad. Over to the east, down to the south, over to the east, up north from there.
Okay, yeah, passing by the fountain.
Back through the hallway with the giant barrel in it.
Mm-hmm. Back up the
And then-
ramp.
From there is where I do not have mapping. I do not know how to get to the surface from there, but the party would. Duodecius
Yes.
and Galen, or Duodecius actually would know, and Twidget was present, he just wasn't active. But yeah, we start heading back to town.
Okay. For the sake of time
Insanity.
and sanity, you guys do remember, so you go north, then you go west, looping around past the barrel that falls out of the ceiling, up the ramp, through a door, to a 5-way intersection. To the east is a set of stairs heading up 50 feet, which takes you to the first floor. Now stand by while I open up the map of the first floor, because I don't remember where that occurred. Aha! Alright. Yeah, and that kind of puts you out in the little atrium. You go to the north, into a chamber with a bunch of bugs who happily wave to you as they are planting eggs into the wall. Lots and lots of eggs.
Which we pay no mind and continue on.
Yep, then
That
you go
was
to
part
the
of
east.
deal.
Go up 20 feet of stairs, keep going to the east, then to the north, into a large room with mosaic set in between 4 pillars. Then through a pair of double stone doors, and a 30 by 30 square room with spiraling stairs heading up to the surface.
And we proceed.
And then a day and a half pass as you make your way back to town.
How's my strength score, by the way?
After the first day comes back.
Okay. So
Same
just
with
moving
Duodecius.
really slow.
Yeah. So a day and a half after you have begun your journey to get back to town, you arrive in Strisden. Just as the
All right.
church bell starts ringing.
Well, Twitch is going to go to the market and pawn all the gear.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to do math.
Indeed. But I think here is a good place to leave it for this evening.
Yep.
As you guys are back in town and can decide how you want to handle this going forward.